Hi, good morning. In earlier class, we studied some different types of pollution. Now we can continue our topic. Next type of pollution is radioactive pollution, or it is called nuclear hazards, nuclear problems, hazards. Radioactive pollution is an environmental pollution caused by ionizing radiation. Radioactive pollution is an environmental pollution caused by ionizing radiation, atom bomb explosion, nuclear power plant radiates. A radioactive isotope is an element. Radioactive isotope is an element. It is made up of many atoms. Each atom has a nucleus and set of electrons revolving around. That we have already studied in the 6th or 7th standard. Each atom has a nucleus and a set of electrons revolving around. The nucleus is formed of protons and neutrons. Nucleus is also consists protons and neutrons. In the normal atom, the number of protons is equal to number of protons. In a normal atom, number of protons equal to number of neutrons. But radioactive atom have extra number of neutrons and protons. In a radioactive element, such atom have extra number of neutrons and protons. What are the reasons of the or causes of the radioactive pollution? Natural radiates and artificial radiates. That is X-ray. For example, X-ray, natural radiates and artificial radiates. Artificial means the X-ray. When we are taking X-ray, it creates radioaction. The natural radiates include cosmic ray and lighting. Cosmic rays from other planets. Rays, natural radiates, sunlight, ultraviolet radiation, and cosmic ray and lightning. In the rainy season, lightning creates so much problem. And cosmic rays from other planets. Then another reason is atom bomb explosion, testing of nuclear weapons, atomic power station, atomic power accidents, etc. also reason to radioactive pollution. Then atomic power plants at Kumbakonam, Kudamkulam near to Chennai. It is in a place, Kudamkulam is a place in the Tamil Nadu. There is a nuclear power station. So it creates so much pollution in that area. So much people conducted strike against this, but government not controlled. Now they are continuing this problem. Then Chernobyl at Russia. Chernobyl at Russia also another incident due to nuclear power station. Then what are the impact of the radioactive pollution? Mass death of human being, death of domestic animal, death of wild animal, burning of plants, restriction of city, heavy cloud of smoke, dust, degradation, pollution, cancer, cataract, anemia, vomiting, mental problem, destruction of ecosystem. Every the ecosystem will destruct due to radioactive pollution. Thyroid, cancer and different types. Bone cancer is very serious problem due to this. Then destruction of state. Now we are after 2 weeks we will remember these issues. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, that was held in the World War during the World War at the month of August. So every August we are celebrating in the first and second week of Hiroshima, Nagasaki incidents. Then, how can we control radioactive pollution? Use glass spectacles will protect eyes from ultraviolet rays. Use sunglasses to protect ultraviolet rays of sunlight. Then dispose waste at underground tank. This nuclear waste is very hazard to our life. So we should dispose such waste at underground tank. Then exposure to visible light. Then avoid bomb explosion and protective garments. We should wear protective garments when we are working in that area. Next topic is solid waste management. What is a solid waste? It is a heterogeneous mass of waste materials thrown away from residential, commercial, agricultural and industrial activities. Pollution due to unwanted deposition of solid waste on land and water is called solid waste pollution. It creates health problems. Different waste are biodegradable waste, house waste, slaughter waste. Slaughter waste means when we are killing animals, chicken waste, then mutton, that also creates some bones and waste. The non-biodegradable waste are broken glass, they are not degradable, metals, concrete waste, combustible waste means the easily destroyed by heat. We can burn paper, card, etc. But combustible easily destroyed by heat. For example, paper, cardboard, plastic and rubber. But eating, burning of this is not good for health. Non-combustible is not destroyed but by heat. Ceramics, metals, glass, it is not destroyed. For example, ceramics. Ceramics means clay pots. Then metals, glass, it cannot be burned. So, biodegradable waste is house waste, slaughter waste. Non-biodegradable waste are broken glass, metals. Combustible means easily destroyed. Non-combustible means the non-destroyed by the heat. And solid waste may be kitchen waste, plastic, iron, broken tiles, straw, crop waste, hotel waste, hospital waste, e-waste. E-waste means the damaged mobile phone, computer, laptop and other cheap CDs, etc. are the e-waste, electronic waste. Ashes from fire. Then what are the impact of this solid waste? Creating bad smell, breeding of insect, several diseases will come, cancer and degradation of the soil. Then how can we manage the solid waste? Solid waste management. Disposal of solid waste from environment is called solid waste management. If this waste properly recycled, several useful material can be made from them. It is said that waste is wealth. They are managed by following methods. Landfill is a solid waste disposal site where solid waste are disposed. Landfill is one of the method. It is a solid waste disposal site area where solid waste are disposed. In Karaikal, there is a waste department. They are classifying waste into the solid and liquid and other forms. So, they have recycling every waste. Landfill may be made above ground or below ground. This landfill may be, this area may be you can use at the above the ground or below the ground. It is economical, cheap. Its biogas can use for another purpose. From these solid waste, we can form biogas. It can use this biogas for different purpose. Waste is returned to soil as manure, fertilizer. But the problem is it requires large area. Otherwise, mosquitoes will breed. So, it requires large area and mosquitoes and so many insects will breed in that area because it creates bad smell. We can classify waste into paper waste, glass waste and other types of the waste. Then composting. Composting is an aerobically process which degrade organic matter into manner called compost. It contains nutrients and micronutrients. Four methods of composting are windrow composting. Waste are placed in long rows of almost triangular cross section in an open air. Then pipe composting. The waste are laid on the floor of the ventilating pipe. We are compost waste in the pipe. Then mechanical, that is we can use in the vessel. Old bucket we can use like this. Then vermicomposting, degradation of earth by worms. Vermicomposting means the degradation of the waste by worms, earthworms. It requires air and moisture. It is the worms, earthworms. It is also good manure for agriculture, create good manure. Good composting method also. Then incineration. It is the burning of the waste. Incineration means the burning of waste. Big plant incineration produce steam. This steam is used to generate electricity. In a big multinational companies and factories, they are using incineration, and when they are burning the waste, it creates steam. That steam is also further used for generation of electricity. Then recycling is another method, reprocessing of waste into useful product. Waste paper are ground into pulp and used for manufacture of paper. Papers can use for preparation of paper again. Then cow dung used to produce biogas. Glass pieces are melted and remade bottles. Then next method is pyrolysis. It is the breakdown of solid waste by heat in the absence of oxygen. Pyrolysis means the breakdown of solid waste by heat in the absence of oxygen. It is an endothermic process. Then reduction in the use of raw materials. Reduction in the use of raw materials. Then next method is reuse. Newspaper can use for to make paper bag. Then cycle tube. Cycle tube, waste cycle tube can use to make rubber band. Have you seen the black rubber band? That is preparing from the old cycle tube. These are the methods of the waste management. That manure is used for the cultivation. Then role of any individual to prevent pollution. We take all life supporting items such as air, water and food from environment. But we neglect environment. The environment says, you breathe because of me, but I suffocate because of you. Simply we are taking oxygen from environment, but we are returned to environment is only waste. So environment is suffocating because of our activities. Our grandfathers provided good environment to us to live. It is our duty to hand over better environment to our children to lead a healthy life. Every individuals can do some activities as use eco-friendly products, use less of fossil fuel, use of solar energy items, plant trees, save electricity, follow 3 Rs: reduction, reuse and recycle. Use public transport system, use pesticides only when necessary, avoid plastic bag and use carry bag, don't waste water, use vermicompost and biogas. Okay, so today we discussed radioactive pollution, its causes and impact, and solid waste management, its methods and duties of the individual to control solid waste. Okay, thank you.